You guys, I just failed big time, and I'm going to give you this failure report because I like to keep it real for you guys on here on YouTube. Now, you got to find ways to get dopamine hits, guys, and not easy access dopamine hits. You got to get rewarding dopamine hits. Listen, in life, there are many, many ways to fail, but there are actually even more ways not to succeed. Now, some of you out there are, working jobs, you have a life going on, and then you have entrepreneur plans or dreams or maybes. It won't happen. It won't happen. You have to commit and decide that you want that entrepreneur life. Now, in the entrepreneur life, if you have committed mentally to wanting to at least be an entrepreneur, you will have lack of dopamine. Why? It's a long process, and you have to get rid of all the other shit and make sacrifices. You know what that equals, guys? Stress and cortisol. You know what that equals? Sadness. Happiness is a process. Don't listen to these people that say that you should be happy all the time. Enlightenment. Da-da-da-da-da. Listen, I failed right now because I wanted to pull a trigger somewhere, and I didn't pull the trigger in the way that I wanted to pull the trigger. Now, that failure was a good failure. Why? Because now I'm mad at myself. And anger at yourself is very, very vital and valuable. Some of you guys out there think that you should be loving to yourself and be kind to yourself. Nah. Be hard on yourself. Be angry. Why? Every time that I've ever been angry at myself, I almost immediately started getting results following shortly thereafter. So, what was the actual situation? Well, I saw a girl I wanted to approach. She gave me a look, and then I just kept walking. Simple, but I kept walking. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going back. And then I saw her again, and then I walked by her again. This time with butterflies in my stomach. Didn't pull the trigger. Now, I haven't talked to a girl in over 2 months, so I'm kind of like rusty with it. But generally speaking, when I notice that about myself, when I'm like rusty, what I'll do is I'll be like, dude, why didn't I just pull the trigger? And then I'll see another girl walking and I'll be like, excuse me. Yeah, what do you know about pulling triggers? Like actually pulling the trigger, like winners pull triggers. Like what comes to your head first thing when I say that? What comes to your head? And I'll just start a random conversation. And then guess what? Now I'm out of my fucking head. Now I go approach the girl that I wanted to approach. And I've done this many, many times before, but I didn't do it this time. And I let myself down. And also, how else have I let myself down? I let myself down recently not eating as much as I could. I'm skinny as fuck right now. I'm finding it very difficult to keep the muscle on me. I'm finding it very difficult. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I literally need to just focus my mind, get this money in my pocket, and get food in my system at all times. Because the more you don't eat, the smaller your stomach gets. The more you do eat, the bigger your stomach gets. And it's just a cycle in life, right? So anyways, I'm angry at myself because I didn't approach. And now I have cortisol in my system. Lack of dopamine in me, if you will. I'm not happy about that, right? That's fine. I'm going to make up for it by taking action right now. And I'm going to make up for it by literally, I already know what's going to happen. I'm probably going to go on a fucking rampage tomorrow talking to girls. Like 20 girls. I'll probably go to South Coast Plaza and approach every single girl. I don't give a shit. Like, when I fuck up, dude, I have to make up for it. I always have to make up for it. I don't just let shit slide with myself. Failure is okay because you need that anger sometimes at yourself. But I'm gonna put it like this, guys. In the entrepreneur journey, it's a long journey. You gotta work long hours, and you have to believe in yourself prolonged for a long time. This shit is not easy. When you're going through a course that's 8 weeks, you have to prolong your belief for 8 weeks. You know? It's time to get the results. It's time to find out the minimal viable information that you need to take action on the results that you need. And when you need to have little ways that you can get around your shortcomings. So if you're afraid to approach a girl, I just gave you one. You see the next girl and you say, Excuse me, hi. Like, you literally say what's on your mind. You're just like, excuse me, hi. Quick question. Do you pull triggers? Do you know anything about pulling triggers? And then she's like, no. And then she tries to leave. Oh, it's okay. Have a good one. Next one. Excuse me, hi. Do you know anything about pulling triggers? Wait till one hooks and then have a good conversation. Could be friendly conversation. Doesn't have to be man to woman right away. And then you're good. You're out of your head. There you go. Now, when it comes to taking action on business, dude, you need to just get in. You need to launch the ad. Now, for me, what's been difficult right now is Facebook's banned me. Whatever. Okay. Launch an ad on a different platform. Don't do organic traffic. You need to do something that moves the ball forward. You need to get out there into the world and risk failure, risk death, and risk friction. And on that note, guys, I'm out this bitch. All right? Peace.